What happens when someone makes suicide?
Okay, what I say is only about what I heard about it. Okay, I heard about it and wrote,
Read. Read. You read the
read.
book?
See, yeah, I read about it exactly. The high spirituality says there is a big, big suffering. Sometimes they say it's that and worse than kill someone. The suffering, exactly because we are totally responsible by our life. So we have to stay here to make this moment be great, to have this moment in earth, to be like a school. So, but sometimes it's like a hospital, and sometimes it's like a prison. Doesn't matter. Everything that comes, suffering, goodness, is necessary for us, for our development, for our improvement of our life. So deny this, it's a big mistake. And sometimes the people that not understand that the life goes on after the death, they think that they killing themselves will put an end, done in the suffering, but it's not. What the spirit say for us, that is the suffering is much and much bigger than here. I heard, I read in a book that a man that killed himself because they lose your in the same moment in his life, lose the employee, lose the job. Your wife was sick, 3 or 4 kids in home to asking for food, no food in home. He jumped in the train, on train, in front of the train, and after he's dead, the body dead, his soul suffering 30 years less than the train coming, and his cell, I'm sorry, he feel it the same in the moment of his life during 30 years, repeating each minute. 30 years. It's insane. He say in the book that he be very, very close of crazy. And after 30 years of suffering, he asked for help. He asked for help so much time, but this time someone listened to him and helped him to get out from this energy. But you have to reincarnate to fix everything that he left to behind. So it's not never. If you can think in any kind of options, never suicide is a good result, is a good answer. Never. And Dr. Fritz advises about this in our book, that the suicide all the time, everyone that makes suicide regrets, and all of them have bad spirits around. Okay, all the time. Never someone suicide alone. All the time they make this with a bad spirits around, say yes, kill himself, kill himself. And the guilty of these spirits after death, it's crazy. They suffer so much. So they say that for us. Be so much careful about this. Suicide is something very, very, very. It's you broken a very important law of God. That is, be careful about yourself, your health, your body, and your spirit. Okay, and suicide, they are giving up from this opportunity.